And I think it all depends on the product or service that you're offering and the price point, right? So how much time do you want to invest in a $100 client versus a $10,000 client, right? So what's the lifetime value? What is your time worth? And how much effort do you want to put it? If it's only $100, it's a widget that they might not even refer and buy other sequence product, right? Accessories and under other products. But if it's
Right.
a long-term client, like it's a service and the home renovation, for instance, and it's a $50,000 job, well, you better, step up because that could make or break your summer, right?
Right. Right.
In your season. It can keep your employees held for a couple months, all these things. So you got to really work it and understand like them, what value you're bringing, and get to really know them. So I would say it all depends.
Excellent. So probably, I mean, real estate agents, on one hand, you probably don't do a ton of deals with any individual family or person, but on the other hand, each deal is so big that they probably want to try to get a personal relationship there with you somehow. So you need to know the value of the client. I feel like you're a therapist almost, where you're super interested in them until time's up, and then you're like, "Oh, time's up. Sorry, you don't have any more value than this. We're gonna cut this off now." So try not to do that. People always joke about that with therapists, but so do know the value and apply the right amount of kind of time and effort for how much you think the person kind of can be worth your company. So we're being personal and we're building relationship, but we're also being kind of analytical, it seems like, and very hardcore business like when you say apply the value and then adjust how personal, how much a relationship you invest in building with them due to that. And those things seem opposed to each other. I mean, one of them is very cold and calculated. This person isn't worth that much to me. But I guess if you don't do that, you end up getting into that rabbit hole where you're spending a ton of time making these big personal relationships with people that are worth 99 cents a year to you. You go out of
So
business. Doesn't
it's your
matter how
opportunity.
good your relationships are if you're out of business.
Well, you define your target, right? You opportunity cost. You understand who your audience is, and you focus on the biggest bucket, the people that are going to be the biggest margin for you, or people you actually want to work with. Then there's low tier hanging fruit that you might not want to maybe drip on and help them out, but don't want to invest too much time. It's the same thing as in life. Like a lot of people put so much time and effort into maybe their social life and forget about family. If social means more to them than family, then sure. So you need to understand in the realm of like, what you want out of the relationship and the value and business proposition, the return on investment, profitability, but also about people, right? Like family for me is right at the top. I don't calculate time. I don't care. I just want to be present. I want to spend as much time as possible. Then come friends, right? And
Hey,
all
you don't
the
tell your family time's up and you gotta,
but you know what I mean? Like people,
yeah.
but then it's acquaintances. There's differences, right? Are you going to spend a lot of time if you walk along the park to talk to someone for 2, 3 hours when you don't even know them, right?
Right.
Or you're just going to say, hi, have a great day.